I know at like 1-to-1, 7-to-8, back-to-back mirror relation with him and I, fire firm back-to-back, and then it's firearm pointed outward for full 360-degree assurity of avoidance of occupational hazard due to entire security force that protects us outside of just him going down in some mock trial that he and I in security force. That should we lose all security attachment and force in transit, right, what do you do? All of that was in the mock trial and the write-up, though, from prior training to arrival, and based on our one pivotal position of we can lose everybody and he and I would still be A-okay with just each other. There was then a benchmark and another bar put for inner circle that should any of the other couples, I suppose, decide to not give us what we need in order to get me out of this situation in New York, there would be a governance, unbeknownst to them, put on for every lie that they say and every field, whatever they try to assimilate and take over as if it was their own, in some weird symbiotic, like parasitic, whatever, forcing me into a worse and worse position. So this way it would be easier, and they're not coming off, the governances, and it is just going to be written up. I mean, where we come from, your honor is your everything, your word, your honor, your teamwork. For someone to not work in good favor and allow what's going on in New York and not come for me as an infant and to allow me to live outside of Citadel, I mean, there's citations on the outside wall. I mean, on the inside, there's a whole nother system. So there is no, like, for fathers and, like, really important fellas that they're going to break our relationship to try to breed him with someone else on the inside. Doesn't work that way. And in fact, there's a very special citation for that kind of behavior, because he and I, I'm born on the outs because of other reasons, there's no forgiveness whatsoever for fathers trying to make my situation worse for getting their daughter's situation improved and trying. They should have known that as well. That's part of the trial. There's also these words. I'm a built and designed FORE. I'm a 3 for his FORE. I'm built, BUILT. DESIGN, design, and I'm also ED. They kept pushing the word meant, MEANT. They kept saying, no, she's meant for another or a separate purpose. No, she's not. She's built and designed for one purpose, and it's a back-to-back, 1-to-1 firm with a 7-to-8 hole relation for capitulate and for breeding purposes and carbon copying of the correct genetics if and when the time is right. So this meant word, MEANT, for outside purpose, was never, ever an acceptable outcome. Not in mock trial, not in journal, not in simulation, not in anything. It's unacceptable.